empress-behealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. Freaked me out. My camera software updated overnight. The app, and I don't know how to use it. Looks different, works different. It didn't connect at first, and I'm like, oh my god, I should have tried it earlier. Hey Donna, how are you? I'm not going training this morning. I'm going for a massage. My body is sore. Got a sore foot from training yesterday. Hey Tanya. Hey Timothy. How is everyone today? Are you good? Woke up late today. Well, relatively for me, let's put it that way. 11 minutes past 6. It's not that late for everyone else, hey? Hey Melissa, anyone able to help me find a lost tarot card in your bedroom? Oh my goodness. Oh, I had a picture of it being sideways like that against something. Hiding like that. It's hiding upright. Hey Judy, do you want to go out, chicken? Want to go out, honey? Let the cat out the bag. Hi Maria. So, the energy update for today. We had new relationship stuff. I'm beginning to not trust it. I'm beginning to not trust the readings because that stuff comes up over and over again. And I get it. Like for me personally, it's been preparing me for it. It has. But I'm like, really? Again? Coming back in again, or a new person's coming in again? Really? Really? We'll see. I am going out though, I think. Tanya. Anthony St. Anthony. Hey Catherine. Oh, Catherine with a C and Catherine with a K. Doesn't look like the camera. I was thinking, yay, the camera software is updated, yay. It's going to work better. And then it craps out on me. What the hell? Oh my goodness. You know what? It doesn't keep the phone alive. It's the phone just, the old software used to. It doesn't stop the phone from locking. Hang on, I'm gonna have to, oh dear, what they're doing. Set it up all over again. There we go, we're back. Catherine's. Hey Sherry, hey Chris. Okay, let's get a card out. What was I saying? The energy update. Yeah, romantic stuff. But it was about Empress energy, so I like that. I mean, you know, when we hold that Empress energy, which is knowing what we want, being happy by ourselves, not backing down, not giving in, you know, not settling, all of that. It's a good energy to have. And it says just holding that energy, knowing what we want, is what is bringing us that love. And if love is what you're looking for. Okay, I've got a card out of this deck. And it's interesting. Hey Tara, it's number 31, but it's more what it says on it. Time to walk alone. After the energy update was going on about relationship. There is such sadness in misunderstanding, but know now that it will only last a season. When we share who we truly are with others, and especially with those we love, there are a few things more harsh than a lack of acceptance or a misunderstanding due to ignorance, fear, or failure to truly listen. Trust was a huge factor in the energy update today. When this comes to you, there may be a sense that you've attempted to reveal who you are, the witch within, and she's been met with disbelief and skepticism. Oh, I had a negative comment on my TikTok video yesterday. It was someone calling me a scammer, saying that when are sheeple going to wake up to these scammers that make a living off this crap? I said, well, for 20 years I've been making a living off this. Thank you. She's been met with disbelief and skepticism. It is, of course, as it should be, that others are free to react as they do. And if we were without any of the humanity that we are here to learn, it would matter little. But to you, it has mattered, and there's a sense of rejection and abandonment that comes with this card, just as this witch has been cast forth from her own people, as they've feared and been taught to reject people like her. Know that there are many people in this world who feel that there's only one way to the divine, and they have embraced fearful dogma, as it is simpler and seemingly safer than walking the hard road of authenticity and commitment to our magical path. Right, it's like the difference between spirituality and religion, isn't it? Why were they watching? Exactly. They're probably the people that need it most, right? It was just a TikTok one anyway. I got the same cards out in that one. Did you see it? I got the same cards as we got in the cafe yesterday. Pretty cool. Because my TikTok ones, they're just short. They're less than a minute long, and they're very mainstream. I didn't mean it that way. Of course, I'm reading for whoever's watching it, but the people watching on TikTok are different than the people are watching on my YouTube channel, of course. So they do seem very mainstream to me when I'm doing them. The energies I'm picking up on, it's not the energies like I pick up on in here, for sure. Anyway, back to this card. Know that there are many people in this world who feel that there's only one way to the divine, and they've embraced a fearful dogma, as it is simpler and seemingly safer than walking the hard road of authenticity and commitment to our magical path. Know that this time will pass, and soon there will be breakthroughs and friendships that emerge from true understanding. The sense of walking alone in a world growing colder will not last, and in time you'll know that the separation took place was in so many ways a bright blessing. For you are meant to discover, and you need the space, the time, and the opportunities to become who you're truly meant to be. You're not lost, you're wandering, and as you do, you'll come upon the path you're meant to tread. Oh, I love that. You're not lost, you're wandering, and as you do, you'll come upon the path you are meant to tread. Till that time, the Kitsune will walk with you, so you're never alone. Beautiful. I love it. A time to walk alone. So it does make sense actually with that card coming out. It's not saying like we should be alone right now. It's saying if you are waiting. It's kind of confirmation really. Hi April. Let's get another card out. I am sleepy. So yeah, my half price sale's already started. I just started it like 2 minutes before I started this. It's the special Halloween edition tarot reading with my new cards. Looking forward to that this weekend. I like those daisy emojis. I've got a daisy tattoo on my back because when I broke up with my husband, that's when I got it done. Because I thought that I would never have another child. And I always expected to have another daughter. I kind of still do, even though I'm old now. I think it'll still happen. Hey Nikki! BFF's motto, not all who wander are lost. Solitude! Oh my god, how many solitude cards have we got in these decks? Number 31. It's the same number. 333 recurring came out in the energy update as well. It might have some meaning for some of you. I don't tend to see threes recurring. Alone but not lonely, it says. Wow. How bizarre. I mean, to get 231 cards out. Focus on the card, not on me. Solitude. Introspection is the key now. Take time away from others. The answers are within you. Explore the concepts of self-nurture, self-value, self-truth. Are you treating yourself gently, or are you rough and impatient with yourself? Solitude isn't loneliness. It's an opportunity to pause and allow the entire serene universe to wrap its arms around you. It's when you have the space to be hugged by life. I had a dream. I'll tell you about it after this. I'll tell you about 2 dreams. Remind me if I forget. The butterfly kisses the maiden's shoulder, a tender reminder that after a period of darkness, a cocooning of the senses, a glorious winged creature emerges from the chrysalis and is free to explore and delight in herself and others. A new leaf shoots from a thumb. In yoga, the thumb represents fire and universal consciousness. From periods of quiet solitude and fresh inspiration and motivation, From periods of quiet solitude, fresh inspiration and motivation can emerge. So we're alone at the moment, but not lonely, apparently. Getting ready for that relationship. The Empress is not new clothes, but the Empress's new relationship. So my dreams. Last night was freaky. It woke me up. I've got an epilator, and I used it on my armpits just before I fell asleep. This is why the dream happened. And I was in the dream I was using the epilator somewhere around my fingers, and there was a long head hair on my hand or something. I thought, what's it going to do with this when it picks it up? And the head hair was wrapped around my finger, and what it did was it pulled it in, and it chopped my finger off. And it was like a sausage, like a processed sausage, like a hot dog sausage. It was like that when it was cut off. It was like a hot dog sausage cut in half. And I hadn't realised at first because it didn't hurt. And I'm like, oh my God, I've cut my finger off. And so I put it back on and held it there. And then I went downstairs to a cafe or something that was downstairs and sat there holding my finger on, and I said to them, someone needs to take me to the hospital. I've chopped my finger off. What a weird dream. But that wasn't the dream that I was going to tell you about. It was the one the night before. I had this dream about my ex, or my man, whatever is going on, that I haven't seen for a month. There's a festival coming up, a Thai festival coming up, where we put flower boats onto the water. And we wish for better luck. And we put it onto the water, so here it goes into the ocean. And you put certain things in it, like a nail, and some of your hair, and money. And then you make your wish, or you light candles on it, and you make a wish. They make them out of natural stuff, flowers and things. And so my dream was that I was at the Lokotong Festival, as I was last year. And my man had his Lokotong, and he was he came up to me and he got hold of my hand and he took me to the edge of the water. And he did it, and he came back to me, stood behind me with his arms around me. He said, I was wishing for you. He said, I'm not ready. Please wait for me. Please believe in me. Powerful dream. Huh? It was this finger, my pointer finger, on this hand. And I woke up and I thought, whoa. I was worried for my finger. I had to check it was still there. Really? So I wonder whether that was a 5D experience, that dream. A message from him, a true message from him. It was beautiful. Anyway, let's get a goddess out of my body. Perfect day for a massage. Getting my massage therapy done today, the painful one. A couple of hours long pain, but she sorts me out. It's worth it. She fixes the problems. She puts everything back right, the muscles where they should be, the ligaments where they should be. gets rid of the... Ooh, not seen this one before. Oba. Domesticity. They can try. They can try and domesticate me. Not that domesticated, really. I like other people to do that kind of stuff for me. She's from Yoruba. Where's Yoruba? Oh, she's the goddess of marriage and domesticity. Oba. Oba is signaling you to focus on tending your home, tending your own home and domestic area. Leaning into your home life is going to help support you at this time. I guess she's... I don't know, sometimes get the guidance through, you know, to... The Empress is focusing on her own stuff, isn't she? Sometimes I get the guidance through to, like, have a clear out and things like that. That's a good thing to do around the full moon, which we've got tomorrow. Yeah, it's a good thing to do around the full moon, to clear things out, declutter, get rid of some old stuff. Oba, domesticity. Time to focus on yourself. Especially if you're in that waiting, the aloneness thing. Anyway, I thought it's time for me to go out again. Flowers are waving. It's time for me to go out again. I haven't been out for such a long time, over a month. Get back out there. Is your house a mess, Christine? Oprah's speaking to you. Tidy up. Taking my laundry in today on the way to the massage. That's as domesticated as I get. Take it to someone else. Or put my plaque outside so that the cleaners come in and change my bedding. Tarot. Yeah, so my tarot readings with these tarot cards. That one's a bit Christmassy. Half price now. Death. Scorpio season. So if you want a beautiful tarot spread, I'll take a picture of it. I've got the Nine of Cups here as well. They're not the cards for today, I'm just showing you them. If you want a full Celtic cross spread, so the full Celtic cross spread is what the reading is about, what's hindering you, what it looks like on the face of it, what's really behind that, your recent past, what's coming in the future, another card of what the reading is about, your fears, your hopes, and then the outcome. And of course, I read them intuitively. And my full moon readings are half price as well, so I've got 2 half price sales going on right now on behealing.com. There you go. It's Halloween special Celtic cross reading. A therapist got you to shed your paperwork to shred away my childhood abuse. Good idea. Yeah, powerful. Getting rid of stuff is really powerful. It's to do with cooking. Clear out stuff. And as well, that's just, yes. If we're waiting for a relationship, we need to make space for that relationship too, in our domestic space. And so it could be like your bedroom is like full of your stuff and there's no space for a partner to be in there. And you can actually make space in your bedroom, like clear out the bedside table. You've got 2 of them and make it, make it available for them to come in. It could be that kind of thing. Cleaning the bedroom and I found out I was missing the card. Oh. Hey, Garden X Lotion. Got rid of you. Right, let's get some tarot cards out. Getting rid of creepers on this channel. Thank you for revealing yourself. So let's get a tarot card out for today. Strength. I like it. In our power, standing in our power. It's always a woman that's on the strength card, isn't it? I've never seen a man on the strength card in tarot. I don't think that's got any significant meaning, but the sun's out behind there. The lines there, it's very much the card of Leo, isn't it, with those two things going on. But she's strong. She's strong and the lion's fierce, but she's not afraid. Because she's strong. Similar to the Empress energy that I was getting out of the update, the energy update. She knows what she wants. She's not scared. She's not scared anymore. Maybe she was scared in the past, but she's not scared anymore. She's conquered that fear of lions. She can handle herself now. Applies to abuse situations too, right? And we can stand up to our abusers, or we feel safe because we've got the strength now. Let's get another card out. Today to be strong. So, when it's the full moon in Thailand, it's when they like to have Buddha days. And when we have Buddha days, there's no alcohol sales. And so full moons and no alcohol sales go together in Thailand. But Halloween parties on full moons means that Halloween parties can't happen. So it's today. You're a Leo, Tonya. Nikki, your bedroom's chock-a-block with stuff. Everything out of your van. Yeah. Well, you've got different living conditions at the moment, right? Never very smart and always let themselves be loud. I know. They reveal themselves. Hi, Andrea. Isn't the strength card in the Light Seers deck a man? Is it? Let's see. Or is that the woman one? The Light Seers deck is the one with the weird Empress. No, it's woman. It's a woman. Muse is all women. We only had half the deck then. Oh no, the man holding the staff with the lion in the distance, that's the King of Wands. That's the King of Wands you're thinking of, Nikki. He's hot. King of Wands and that is hot. To me. Okay, let's get another card out. Wonder why we need to be strong. Why do we need to be strong, cards? Maybe we need to be strong in our empressness, waiting for what it is that we really want. Judgment. Ooh, keep both of those cards because I like them. My cards are messy. See, I need to tidy that up. I can't get someone in to do that for me. The cards are all a mess. Judgment. Alright, what am I getting from this? I love this deck, isn't it so cool? So yeah, when I do your tarot spread, I'm going to take a photo of the spread, of course, and put it in there. So you get to see all your gorgeous cards. Judgment. Judgment is about a decision. It's about discernment as well. It's about not settling. About going for what we want, being strong in that. It's about I don't know. Full moon is in this card, look. Having a bit of a party there. And there's an angel playing a saxophone in the background. What else is going on? Skeleton playing the piano. One on the cello. Those two are dancing. There's a grave. A few candles. Anyway, it feels like a choice to me. Looks like the Nightmare Before Christmas fella. I love this deck, it's so cool. Jack. You bought it last week. Oh, the Lightseers. You're talking about this one. So yeah, judgment. There's a choice to be made, but we've got to make that choice out of a strength of knowing what it is that we want. This is about not settling. The Wheel of Fortune came out in the energy update today, so our luck is changing. Luck is on the side. The universe is trying to move us toward what we want. It is. It just is. And look how cool this card is. The Wheel of Fortune in the original deck, in the classic tarot deck, is weird. It seems to have some kind of a slug on the side of the wheel. I don't like it. Let's see what it is in this deck. In my mini. But I really like this one because it looks like party time. It looks like a fun time. Fun time. When I was at uni, I had a friend that was in a band called Fun Time. It's a strength card in this one. Another lady. It's going to be at the end, isn't it? I should have asked where it is before I started. Seriously, it's going to be the last card. Unless, there it is. Oh no, it hasn't got the word slug on it, this one. You know what I mean though, don't you? The Wheel of Fortune in the traditional right away has a weird slug on it. I wondered what it was. This one's kind of cool. Anyway. I use these mini tarot cards when I'm doing my readings. I use the little cards and I use these mini tarot cards. They're great, they come out real fast. So, the Wheel of Fortune, it's, luck turning in your favour. It's things getting into motion now. It's the universe starting to make things happen for you. And this one, this particular deck, it's fun. You're heading toward better times. We had the Ten of Pentacles in the energy update. That's what we're heading toward, is everything that we want. Made you feel like going to New Orleans. Am I familiar with Louise Hay? Yeah, I've never, of course, I remember the first time I saw one of her books on one of my friends' bookcases, and I'm like, that's my name. I read her You Can Heal Your Life, I think, book. Yeah. I know, right? She changed her name. She was called Vera Lundgren. She changed her name to Louise. And then she got married to an Andrew Hay, which is weird because I'm called Hay because I got married to Andrew Hay as well, but it's a different man. I went from Hayes to Hay. Hay is easier than Hayes because you don't have to spell it every time you say it. It's so similar that I kept it, and I kept it because my kids are called Hay. And I migrated to Australia, and so having a different name to my kids would be very weird. So I just kept it. So yeah, cool, right? And I've got the Claire added onto it. And it's funny, when I was a kid, I always used to write Claire L. Hayes. I always used to write it like that, like she does the L. I don't know what the L stands for in hers. But it's interesting that mine is, it's a Claire added onto it. And so what's Claire? Claire is clairaudience, clairvoyance, Claire. Interesting that my parents chose that name for me, right? So I'm like the clairaudient version of Louise Hay. Hello, Elizabeth. The minis are so cute and they're so easy to use as well. Yeah, so some people think that I've changed my name to be like her, and it's like, no, it's the other way around. I was born I was born with this name before she chose it. I don't know why she chose it though. I've never seen. I wanted to know. I tried to get in touch with her before she died. But her staff and stuff were reacting to me because I got a similar name. Yeah, weird. Let's get some more cards out. Oh, thank you, Andrea. We're both your favourite spiritual metaphysic energy guys. Cool. I would have loved to have met her. But yeah, when I tried to get in touch, because it's like, isn't it weird that we've got similar names? Almost got a cease and desist thing from the lawyer. I'm like, what the hell? Desist using my name. She should stop desist using my name. Messy. Sharing shame. Haven't seen this card before. Sharing shame. When I share my deepest pain, I give myself permission to be. Oh, maybe this is something about relationship status, because we seem to have a lot about that today, and about solitude. It could be, you know, there's judgments about women who are by themselves. There's a lot of judgments about women, right? Whether you've got kids or you're not got kids, or what, whether you're working, you're not working. There just seems to be a judgment for everything. Whether you're wearing makeup or you're not wearing makeup, what you're wearing. Whether you're dressing sexy or you're not dressing sexy. It's just like whole heap of shame dished on us if we're open to listening to that crap. When I share my deepest pain, I give myself permission to be. So there could be some of that triggers around relationship today. Or the shame of breakups as well, you know, marriage is not working. I remember shame being a huge thing in England, in the culture that I grew up in, around marriage and stuff. I don't see why. Around sex too, right? A lot of shame around that. Get some animals out. Oh. I got the pig spirit. Use your mind wisely. Careful what you think about. Ooh. Careful what you think about. What you think about comes about. But spirit has your back. So even if you're thinking, you're not going to get everything you think about. We know that, right? Because we think about things and then they don't manifest. Spirit has it back. There's a bigger plan behind it. I'm getting the same energy as the Wheel of Fortune from this. Like the universe is working on your behalf. It's got you. It's got you. And it's got everyone else too. And that's what makes relationships trickier than everything else. Is because there's one other person involved, right? Sometimes. Sometimes more than one. You know, if you're single and you've got a choice of many. But it's got to balance it up. It's got to make sure it's the best for both people, you know. Get both people online. Life is a mystery, you might not be able to figure it out, says the Bobcat Spirit. The universe is on it though. Let's get another one. But I think that's why the relationship stuff is more difficult. Harder to manifest because there's more people involved. If you think about it, business, it could be anybody, you know. You can get aligned with something and attract people in, many people from my YouTube or whatever, for readings and energy healings. Got billions of people to choose from out there. The universe can match me up. So business is kind of easy. Relationships, it's not very many at all. Spider spirit, especially when you live on a tiny little island. Hasn't got many people on it right now. Spider spirit, make your dreams real. Nice. Stick with it. Stick with it. What you want. Be the Empress. Don't settle. Don't lower your dreams. Remember, the universe is working on your behalf to get you together with whoever it is that you want. And your other stuff too. your job, Chris. The universe is working on your behalf. Show a very different side to the world than what was really going on behind the doors. Oh God, yeah. I mean, my family, Catholic. And wow, that was so true. You know, put your best clothes on, put a smile on your face, go to church, pretend everything's great, and then such extreme violence behind closed doors. Messed up. What else? No, I want to get some palette bone read out. What else have we got for today? And if you're new, stick around because I'm going to do mini reads right after this. I don't have a time limit today because I've got, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 2.5 hours before my massage. Got a few readings to do before that. Oh, loyal heart. Got to be loyal to ourselves first and what we want, right? And then we bring a loyal heart that's going to be loyal to ourselves and what we want too. It's going to stand up for what we want and give it to us. Look at these owls turning around and seeing each other. Maybe they were both facing in the other direction before, they couldn't see each other. Then they realise what they want when they turn around and they're like, oh, you're there. My king. Oh, hello, queen. Chris, you have another interview on Monday for a job I never would have been even considered. Cool. It's good, isn't it? It's like all this choice, you know, you get shown a lot of things and I don't know, it feels like to me, Chris, that your energy is being opened up to many, many different possibilities. The camera isn't lagging as much, is it? Maybe this new version of this app is better. Let's keep it at loyal heart. I like that card. Got regeneration. Could be a coming back together for some people. In process. In process. A reconciliation in process. In progress. I'm certainly very different energy than I was a month ago. I've come a long way in my letting go, in the coming to terms with this crap. Very different energy. It's weird, Chris. Entirely different feel. It sounds like a fun job. Oh, that sounds good. Fun is good. Fun is alignment. The poet. There's something beautiful about this. Oh, someone had a reading the other day. A private reading, and it had something about that. The beautiful story. A beautiful story that the life is. That's what the universe wants for us. It wants to make this beautiful story. And we might want it to be boring and stuff, but it won't be. It'll be a beautiful story. And beautiful stories are full of drama. It's like she's got the full moon in her hands there. And her head's exploded into birds. Head in the clouds. Full moon in the hands and head in the clouds. The poet. Writing a beautiful story for their lives. So just remember about that too. And remember that in the future you'll be able to look back at this time and at the rest of your life and think, wow, that's why it all had to be like that. Yeah, I hope it works out for you, Chris. Nikki, I received an energy upgrade this evening. Think because I made this is what I really want decision today. Nice, perfect day for it then. It's the Empress. It's the Empress energy. Right? The Maiden. The Maiden isn't the Empress. She's still feeling like a girl. You know, like not healed yet. Still feeling immature like a girl. Not grown up. So if there's a part of you that feels like that, you've not grown up yet. You're still a little girl inside, not yet a woman, not yet a queen. There's something in that. You've got to step into that Empress energy first. Fulfilling yourself first, you know. Yeah, it sounds like Chris needs to look at something different. It sounds good to me, especially because you said it's fun. Oh, look. The kiss. It's a beautiful card. But the moon isn't full here, you'll notice. It's not. So is that a sign that this reconciliation or this partner that's coming in, the kiss that's coming in, isn't at the full moon tomorrow? Feels like it's coming now. Otherwise, why are we getting all of these cards to prepare us to change our energy? I guess. Okay, you're all asking for readings. So, who wants a reading? I'm going to start with me. Do mini readings, something about this story. I don't know, whatever you've got going on at the moment. Julie, let's start. Oh no, I'll start with me. Hey, Ashley. Haven't seen you for a while. Oh, got blame and wake up. Damn. Been getting so much guidance about the psycho one that my man's around. Julia. Welcome, Julia. I haven't seen your name before. Julia Gislak. Yes, you can have a reading. Okay. Yours is about relationships and being appreciated within relationships, Julia. To be appreciated within relationships, or to attract someone in that will appreciate you, you know, the one that will praise you and be thankful for you and what you offer and bring. You need to do that for yourself. You need to realise just how much you bring into relationships, just how much you do, rather than not appreciating yourself. It's very powerful when you realise just how much you bring to relationships, and then you realise, I deserve just as much back. I deserve a partner that does that much back. It can be very difficult to change someone if you're already with somebody and you've started it off with this lack of self-appreciation, to get that appreciation out of them. But you've got to do it for yourself first. You've got to actually appreciate just how much you bring first. So that's you, Julia. Deb Neeland. And don't forget, I've got a half price reading sale this weekend on my tarot readings. Special Halloween edition with my Dark Mansion. The full moon readings are also half price. But I'm going to use this deck for the tarot readings. Full Celtic cross spread with these, so it's a special Halloween version for you all. If you want something more in depth, that is. These are just minis. Deb, you got this moment to initiate. Oh, we've got to start something. Set it off. Make contact with someone. Put it, take that risk. Might be a risk you need to take. But do it in the moment. When you feel that urge, don't pull back from it. That's what I'm getting for you, Deb. Maria. Want more coffee? Oh, Maria, you've got detachment and be still, keep quiet, don't argue. It's not an argument. It's just a more getting involved. It's hard to detach from anyone when you're still involved with them, when you're still talking, when it's still a back and forth, when you're still trying to get the last say, that kind of thing. This is saying, like, just stop. If there's a back and forth with someone, you're trying to detach from it, just stop. You don't have to have the last word. Elizabeth Selton, you're next. Jealousy and what you resist persists. So people's reactions to you stepping up. You're resisting that. It's like you're resisting stepping up, getting to a higher level. Could be like getting into a better relationship, earning more money, having a more prestigious position, putting yourself out there, any kind of step up like that, you're avoiding it, you're resisting it because of other people's reactions to it, or what you perceive their reactions might be. It's almost like you expect the worst from people. You expect them to be jealous and not want you to have the best, which might be true because a lot of people are. Especially when we take a step up, we're taking a step up from a certain vibration. And so we've been around people in that vibration. When we take a step up, they feel a rift. Human beings, we don't like to feel rifts like that. We like to feel connected with others. We like to feel like the connection points, how we are similar to each other. We don't like how we're different to each other. It doesn't feel good. So that's you, Elizabeth. Resisting taking a big step upward in your life because you're scared of how people are going to take it. And there will be people that are jealous. There will be. It's natural. If you think about it, like have you ever had a friend or a family member do something? As much as we love them, we want the best for them. When they actually take that step up or step away, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. Because we feel the disconnection. So, Arlene is next. Arlene! Oh, ooh, respect your guidance. Your higher self is telling you off. Did you ignore some guidance? Or are you second guessing it? Are you like picking cards out and saying, is it true, is it true? Give me a sign, and then you get a sign. And you're like, is it true? I need a sign. I need a big neon flashing sign that hits me in the head before I will trust it. So this is about trust, right? It is about trust. Trusting the universe, trusting your guidance. You can trust your feelings. Maybe you think you can't. Ashley. Ashley, where have you been? We haven't seen you for ages. Oh, I am that. Soften and open. Being opened up to something. This is where you've been. Being open to something new. You didn't realise that you were it. I think you did when you were a child, but it's like your higher self is trying to open you into something that's really you. But it has to crack you open. Crack your heart open kind of thing. It has to crack your heart open to get you there. Soften you up. Butter you up. It's a good sign. Chris! Chris, you've got who am I and release guilt. Guilt. What's the guilt for? Who you are. Maybe it's a similar kind of thing to Elizabeth, stepping up guilt. Stepping into it. Survivor's guilt, maybe? Thriver's guilt. Don't feel guilty for stepping up. So maybe there's a part of you that's not accepting much better, Chris. Tanya. Be firmer. You're going to have to be stronger. You're going to have to be stronger with people. Stand up for what you want. Speak out for what you want. A strength card. Look at this. Don't back down. Don't be the shrinking violet. Speak up for what it is that you want. It's okay to be firmer. And this is saying love yourself, even being firmer. So sometimes if we have been a very kind of complicit person, just letting people walk all over us, that kind of thing, that's at an extreme level. I'm not saying that you've been that. But sometimes when we've been in that kind of energy, we don't want to be firmer because we think we're going to be a complete bitch if we're firmer. That's how we judge ourselves, right? But we're not being a bitch. Standing up for ourselves and asking for what we want isn't being a bitch. That could be why we got that shame card, sharing shame, right? Because we get told all of these things. If you're a woman and you do this, then you this. And it's a bad thing. It's not a good thing. Like that guy commenting on my video. Like it's a bad thing that I've got a business and I'm making money. Not a bad thing. Anyway. Melissa. Melissa, wake up and play. Wake up the playful side of yourself. Your inner child wants to come out. And the inner child wants healing first before they can come out and have a good time again. Before you can allow yourself to be playful, you need to heal yourself. Heal the inner child. Listen to your inner child and what she wants. Melissa. Who's your next lover, Julia? If you want a full reading, you can go to behealing.com. These are just minis. Tara, what about you? Judgment separates an innocent. You're innocent. It feels like you've got a belief about karma here that if you're not getting what you want, you're just your karma. It's like you're resigned to it. But I'm not feeling it is. You know how these cards, the solitude and all of these cards were saying to us, if it's not happening yet, it's just not happening yet. It is coming. It's not like it's negative karma that you've stored up for something not happened. There's some kind of belief in karma that you've got, which is actually a self-judgment. Like, it must be karma that I'm not getting this thing, that kind of thing. You really, you're innocent, so might just be waiting. That's come up in the energy updates lately. If it hasn't happened yet, it just hasn't happened yet. It doesn't mean the universe is saying no. Donna, what about you? Oh, you got play too. Wow, cool, I love it. You know what we were talking about yesterday? Playing with abundance. I was saying to Donna yesterday, when I write, I've got this pad, it's underneath this table here, and every time I start a half price sale, I write down the number of customers that I want, not for the half price sale, for that week until the next half price sale starts. It's like this little game that I play. It's like an abundance game that I play. And last week, I got one less than the number that I chose. I write it down like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then as people book in, I write the names down with a little heart next to them. And so last week, I was laughing because it was one short of the number that I'd picked. I'm like, really, universe, you couldn't have given me like one more to have got it. And this week I blew it out of the water. I blew it out of the park with days before. And so that was pretty cool. And so, yeah, Donna, you've got a similar kind of thing. Play with abundance. Make it into a game, you know. Because I was saying to Donna, like, I don't really connect with the money side of things so much. It's not that fun for me to like pick a number, like a money number, and then try and work toward that. But the number of customers, that's kind of a fun game for me. So have some fun with that, Donna. Play with abundance. Christine, you're Sagittarius, 56. Don't really plan on ever growing up completely. Cool. Did I give you a reading already, Christine? I think I did. I don't know. I can't remember. No, I didn't. Let's do you. Christine Robertson, Sagittarius. Oh, you're being prepared for change, Christine. You don't have to grow up. You keep your childlike spirit for sure. But you are being prepared for change, so yeah, we do seem to be in this waiting game at the moment with all kinds of guidance that's preparing us and changing our minds and getting our energy different so that we're in a line for what's coming. Feels like big things are coming. Like I said yesterday, it feels like a new age is coming. The world's kind of reflecting that, isn't it, with all the change that's going on at the moment. So Prepare for change, Christine. April. Who is aware of joy? Oh, the comment has just disappeared. I've only got blackness now. April, who's aware of your joy? This means just because someone else finds something joyful doesn't mean that you should find something joyful. And just because you find something joyful doesn't mean that everyone else should agree with that too. Find your own joy in whatever brings you joy. Like, I'm sure if you guys lived my life, you wouldn't find it joyful, but I just love it. Yeah, for most people, like, training twice a day to the intensity that I do would be sheer hell for them. But for me, it brings me joy, so just do your own thing. Let it be okay. Right, I've got the comments back, but it jumped. Nikki. Nikki's up in the middle of the night. Ooh, Nikki! You've got I am limitless and communication coming. Wheel of Fortune. Universe is getting involved. It's got something lined up for you. Communication is coming. You're not expecting it. It's limitless. It's out of the limitations that you're imagining right now. Whatever the universe has got lined up for you next. Timothy, my friend, Anna Shea is here. Yes, you can. Anna Shea. Anna Shea, interesting name. Oh. Okay. You're resisting something. You've got what you resist persists and overwhelming here. 2 battered cards. You're resisting something because it feels overwhelming to you. And so you're backing off from it. But often the things that make us feel vulnerable or overwhelmed are the things that we need to move toward. It's putting ourselves out of that comfort zone. So imagine it like if you had your own business and you wanted to put yourself out there. You wanted to be busier in your business. You might want to do public speaking in your local area and stand up and say what it is that you do. And that would be scary, right? That would be overwhelming the first time you do it. Maybe the first 10 times you do it. I've done a lot of public speaking. It's scary at first, and it's always a little bit scary. It's always a bit overwhelming, but you still do it. It's one of those positive, I know it's going to feel overwhelming. I know I'm going to feel vulnerable, but it's definitely worth doing it. This is a situation like that. It's not your guidance system saying, oh, this overwhelm and this vulnerability is saying, no, don't do it. Stay in your comfort zone. It's saying, yes, this is something that you should. Don't resist it. Put yourself out there a little bit more. Put yourself out there. Just put yourself into that, what your mind is saying is the danger zone. Highway to the danger zone. Andrea Watson. Me. Create, own my idea. Andrea Watson, you need to create something. You need to own that idea that you've been given. We get ideas and they come from our higher selves, right? We think that they're our own, like we've thought of it, but we don't. We receive everything. We're like transmitters and receivers. And if you're given an idea, it's for you. So if there's something, an idea that you've had, and you say, this is for everyone by the way, and you say, oh, why isn't someone doing that? They should really do that. Now, that they, who is they? Oh, the ones in charge. There's nobody in charge. If you've been given an idea, it's for you to create. And so, yeah, if you found yourself lately saying that, like, why aren't they doing that? That's something for you to do. That's why you're given that idea. Robin Berger. Ooh, Robin, passion, this moment. Wow. Be in the moment. Could be someone coming in for you. Romantic passion. Be in the moment. Respond to your feelings in the moment, your urges. Cool. Lucky Robin. Leah. Leah. Create, be artistic, understanding. Oh, it's a journey. Create, be artistic. You just create and you put it out there. Create for the sake of creating, for being artistic. It's something about understanding your process here, Leah. It's like, it doesn't matter what you're creating either. Your process is your process. It's like with my videos. They're constantly developing and changing and being creative with it. But there's no right way of doing it. Who was it that said? Somebody told me yesterday, that someone's doing we're learning about marketing. To have an online business. Oh, I remember who it was. Yeah, to have an online business, to put themselves out there, and I think, well, marketing's never worked that way to me. I mean, I've tried to learn it before, and it doesn't, I've spent a lot of money trying to learn it. But the marketing that's working for me now, like they wouldn't have taught me about how making YouTube videos and stuff. The marketing that works is just doing your own thing and putting it out there. So this is saying, honor your process, your creative process. Understand it, that it's just about, it's almost like trial and error, but it's not trial and error. It's doing something, putting it out there, doing something, setting it free, doing something, setting it free. It's when you said hi, I think, Christine. Didn't I do you too, Christine? Yes, I did. You're welcome, Julia. Catherine Odita. Your turn. Oh, interesting. You've got clear within and gratitude. So you're trying to feign gratitude for something that you're not really grateful for. You don't need to feign emotions. You don't need to feel gratitude for something you're not grateful for. Feel grateful for what you're truly grateful for. You've got to to get your true guidance from your emotional guidance system, you need to listen to your true feelings, not try and manipulate your feelings to feel something else. So if you don't like something, don't like it. It's okay. It's okay to have the negative. A negative feeling is telling, if you're not grateful for something, it's telling you to make a change, not keep it in your life and try and be grateful for it. Different choices need to be made, Catherine, Odita. You need to listen to your guidance system. So if you're not grateful for something, don't choose it anymore. It's almost like you're going up to a buffet and you're like, oh, well, I don't like that meat, but I'm going to put it on my plate anyway and try and be grateful for it. Just choose what you want from the buffet instead. You tie yourself up in knots, probably because you learned about law of attraction and you think you have to do that. You don't. Chris, a funny story with a kiss card. I'm actually going over to my friend's house tomorrow, Halloween night. My friend that I want to be more than a friend, so I'll take the kiss. Cool. Single Julia. Even though Claire's told me it's not him, I'll just take a little relationship for that kiss. You're allowed the kiss. Hey, Cherie.
Go ahead.
No, not Siri. Cherie. She just chirps up, doesn't she, when we say other things. When I'm doing sit-ups and I've got my AirPods in, there's a number that I get to, and she chirps up then as well. I can't remember which number it is. Cherie, you've got encouragement and one step at a time. Encourage yourself, but take it slow. It feels like you're feeling discouraged because something isn't going fast. Well, don't do that to yourself. It's okay for it to go slow. Remember, life is a path. It's a journey. It's about the journey. It's not about getting the stuff. Joelle, wow, I haven't seen you for ages. What have you been doing, Joelle? People are coming back. Oh, Joelle, we've got guidance and be vulnerable. Same as what I just said to someone else. About the public speaking and stuff. Feeling overwhelmed, feeling vulnerable sometimes, often. It's us getting out of our comfort zone. You're getting guidance. to put yourself out of your comfort zone, to stretch yourself, to put yourself into some new circumstances. Makes you feel vulnerable. Could make you feel overwhelmed as well. You're welcome, Deb. Makes sense, Maria? Awesome. Oh, wow, where did that go? Makes sense, Maria. You're welcome, Elizabeth and Arlene. Interesting, says Chris. It looks like everyone's clicked already. Oh, everybody, thank you. It's been a rough year trying not to shut down. Oh, maybe you're being cracked open. Do you want a reading, Cindy? Melissa, the inner child is loose on the wall and wreaking havoc. I will enjoy my master. Well, I won't enjoy it. It'll be extremely painful. She makes me scream, but I'll feel better for it afterward. For sure. You're welcome, Tara. I know, it's exactly what we were talking about, Donna. Isn't that cool? So have some fun with your money there. Me too. I've set a different one this week. A different target. It's amusing. Like it's, whether I meet it or not, it's amusing. I like this game. It's fun. You're welcome, Tanya. I did Anna Shay already. Feels huge on your end too. Oh. Christine. You're welcome, April. You play with how many energy upgrades you get every month, Nikki. Catherine Odita, I did you already. Wayne Broomfield, am I married? No. I'm not married. I was married in my 20s. I lasted 6 years. When I lived in Australia, in Byron Bay, there was a band down. And they had this, was it that band? Maybe not that band, maybe I'm thinking of something else, but there was a band that was playing. And they've got this song and it's called, If I Killed You When I Met You, I'd Be Out By Now. We get longer. You get less time. It's funny. A funny concept. No, I'm not married. Oh, abandoned by divine masculine. Is she coming back? Oh, is she? I did, Wayne, this weekend, maybe tomorrow, I'm publishing a pick a card read, and it's that very subject, are they coming back? So, Wayne, let's find out. Wait, it's a postponement. Check the video that the pick a card reading that I'm going to put out, because I won't give the game away, but yes, you do have a connection. It's not now. You're going to have to wait for it. And Shay says thank you. It's exactly what she needed to hear. There you go. That's what tends to happen with my readings. It's got you thinking. Unexpected surprise. Yay. Yeah, lucky Robin. Anna Shay. It is a nice name. You're welcome, Leah. Ooh, Robin, I know. Lucky you. Joe, yay. Whereabouts in England did I live? I was born in Norwich, but I moved when I was a baby to Lytham St Anne's, which was near Blackpool. Lived there. Went to university in Birmingham, which is the only time I've ever been landlocked. And yeah, then went back to Lytham, lived there. Then moved to Australia. So there you go, everyone. Thanks. Oh, it's over an hour. Thanks for coming along. I don't think I'm going to do it tomorrow, because I think I'm going out tonight, but we'll see. Last time I said that, it didn't happen, and I did this. We'll see. So have a good day, everybody. I'm going to enjoy my massage and a bit of a day off, but I am doing those readings. So if you want a full moon reading, because we've got the full moon tomorrow, or if you want one of the Halloween special tarots, You can get one on from behealing.com now. Have a great day, everybody. Or night. You were born in Wolverhampton. Live in Devon. Wolverhampton. Cool. See ya, everybody. Bye.